Hello, Chathu. How's it going this evening? Welcome here. Oh my god. I'm bad at this. Hi everybody. Now I'm good at this again. Except that I'm not, because there was one sub. That one sub belonging to none other than Vorlon Scout. Thank you very much, Vorlon Scout, for resubscribing now for 36 months. Congratulations on your 4th consecutive sub, baby. Alrighty, I don't want to spend too long in the waffle tonight, because I've come to realize that we have exactly 10 streams left before Jedi, and I'm starting to worry. I would like to not be late to Jedi, so we need to keep this game rolling. Robot Hitchhiker, thank you very much for the resub. Now for 24 months. All the previous Mass Effect streams ended around 14 or so. I know, but apparently this game is much bigger. And so I'm worried. Everybody's telling me I'm going to spend like 100 hours in this game. And How Long to Beat says 60 hours. But I'm now worrying that I'm going to be overdue. So we're gonna roll into it. Anyhow, things that happened today, or things that happened since the last time we talked. I went and saw Renfield. I went and saw Renfield. The horror, well, not horror, the comedy movie about Dracula's assistant. And it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's a horror comedy, I guess, but there's not any horror in it. It's never even really trying to be horror. It's just about monsters. So that's why I sort of steered clear of calling it a horror comedy, because it's not. It is certainly a gorer comedy, though, as Zed Regulus says. It is very bloody in hilarious ways, but it is very bloody. So anyhow, I had a great time. I liked it. It was a lot of fun. I laughed many times. So that was great. What else? I was supposed to raid in Destiny today. Our local mod, Sniper Pumpkin, set up a raid for me. A teaching raid. And so I was supposed to have raided the new raid, Ron, Root of Nightmares. And so we got our fire team all set up, and we loaded into the raid, and we got started teaching the mechanics of the first fight before we start, and the Destiny servers crapped out. Destiny has been experiencing severe network problems all afternoon. We were getting weasel errors, we got beaver errors, I got a sheep error, which is uncommon. But yeah, we just kept getting booted back to login, and and so we ended up having to call it. Destiny names all of its error codes for animals, and consequently, you can use those error codes to look up what the error is. It's actually good error coding practice. It's not all of their error codes, but many of their error codes are animals. And so the reason being that if you get an error, they give you an easy to remember error code so that you can Google it and find out what the error is. And because it's easy to remember, if you have to submit it to support, it's easy to remember weasel. It's not easy to remember here. Would you prefer, for instance, an error code that is like. Now I'm trying to find an example of a bad error code. There we go. Would you prefer an error code like Weasel? Or would you prefer an error code like OX81384727? Which of those are you going to remember when IT support says, which error code did you get? You might remember Weasel. You're not going to remember 0x81384727. So anyhow, this is how Destiny does their error codes. They have they use simple words named for animals and apparently vegetables, and those are their error codes. I agree. Screenshots are your friend if reporting an error, but at the very least, at least it's easy. And it's kind of cute. That's a short waffle today, said Matt, ever the fool, before going deep on Destiny error codes. I mean, that's true. So anyhow, having not been able to raid, I instead took the time and did some painting on my Gunpla. So I have now done all of the pre-shading on my Gunpla, which means tomorrow afternoon, provided we don't reschedule the raid for tomorrow, tomorrow afternoon, I can start actually painting my kit in the colors it's supposed to be painted and see how my pre-shading turned out, which is very exciting to me personally. In other news, pardon me, I also found out why my raid command isn't working on my Stream Deck anymore. And the reason the raid command doesn't work on my Stream Deck anymore is that Twitch changed their API and no longer accepts chat commands submitted through external software. And they haven't got a solution for it yet. So I can no longer submit commands. I can no longer have a button that changes my category on Twitch. I can no longer have a button that initiates a raid on Twitch. I have to do it manually. Which I gotta say, very annoying. But at least now I know. I no longer have to live in mystery. Did they give a reason for the change? No, not that I'm aware of. I got this from Elgato support. I just found it on the Elgato subreddit. But that is what happened. Even if I don't know why. All right, let's move on. I've given you an update on everything that's new. So let's move on. Here is my phone. Here is my phone cable. Everyone, please brace your ear holes. Is my Streamlabs countdown wrong because of daylight savings? Probably. Let's find out. configure. Well, no. Strictly speaking, I am in US Pacific, which is correct. How did that work? Did that fix it? Let's find out. Congratulations on successfully derailing me again. Okay. It looks correct to me. Now, go look. Refresh the page. Check and see. All right, great. Hooray, it worked. I believe my stream schedule page is actually up to date as well. It is! Look at that. My stream schedule page is accurate. You can actually go to the stream schedule page and find out what I'm playing now for the foreseeable future. Dear me. Okay, with that, let's move on to our reveal of the beverage. The customary reveal of the beverage. Someone get me to rant about Maple. I did have to sleep on the couch last night. I did not have a particularly restful night. I did have to sleep on the couch last night. Maple's been delightful today, but she was a misery last night. I could not get her to sleep to save my life. Ultimately, I didn't even have Maple sleep in her crate last night because I couldn't get her to settle in her crate. So Maple slept in her playpen, and I slept on the couch. Alrighty, let's do our beverage reveal. Garçon, can I get a drum roll, please? That is indeed a delicious and nutritious Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the rainbow. All right. Let us play a video game, shall we? All right, does anybody remember what we were doing when last we were playing this game? Absolutely not. Good. That's what I like to hear. Return with the Moshe to Aya. Oh, that's right. I did have the exceptional sniper rifle
orbit is steady.
Head explosions. Samwonk, why are you going through all the various gore Foley effects? I didn't see what caused this line of conversation to begin. I'm fairly confident Maple just farted. It definitely smells like fart in here. Oh, the whole band is here.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
I did the hard part.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader. We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
Time is a factor.
The sooner I learn what's special about that place, the faster I can fix Eos.
Then get on with it.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Awesome.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
I think that's a great idea.
We're happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment. I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
He is welcome on my ship.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted. I'll need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Hooray! My bunk buddy hasn't been reassigned. Oh wow, we've got lots of quests here. Where am I standing at present? Right there, okay.
Pathfinder?
Yes, bunk buddy. I have to remain family friendly. Roommate. Well, we're definitely gonna mate.
Put a layer of security between yourself and danger.
It would be wise. I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renav. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
I'm ready to know more.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
How unfortunate would it be exactly? All right, Siva Kratos has requested a joke. So let's find a joke. Is this like that planet where the penalty for stepping on grass is capital? Am I the Wesley Crusher in this situation?
When trouble comes calling, will you be ready? By my arm.
Goods for the home, tools for the field, supplies for all your needs.
A criminal is on trial for beating a man to death with his own guitar collection. The judge asks the defendant, "First offender?" The defendant replies, "No, first a Gibson, then offender."
What mic you want, my dude? How many levels of microphone are you on?
I am on mic 5.
Thank you for the category reminder.
Not yours. I don't know how I'm expected to do my job under these constraints. Improvise. Pathfinder, I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor.
Hi.
As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
I don't blame them.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Hello, Arbiter number 2.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
All right. Oh, wow. What an incredibly length... Oh, my God. I just got the joke. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and gives them certain inviolable rights. Page 1 of 5,983. All right, citizen messages to the Nexus. Compiled log of citizens' messages uploaded in the Aya Marketplace for the Pathfinder's eyes only. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She has done so much for our people. When the rumors began that she'd been caught by the cat, and worse, killed, I lost hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Subject, go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the cat is a fool. I see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. Subject, none. If you come in peace and friendship, Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Subject, Pavoa. My name is Vaka. My family said I could write to you. I've never met an alien before, but I'd like to meet you. I think we can be friends. Forward to Nexus unedited. All right. Aya Information Bulletin Update 4598A. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the Ket conquest. Place donated items in the nearest Victory Drive station of your residential complex. Moshai Shefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshai Shefa has been rescued from the Ket by brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshai is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paran Shi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya Security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. That's vaguely concerning. A little bit ominous. Wanted, engineer. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Varlsted Juve thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-G combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and an engaging conversation style a plus. Must be clean. Submit applications to Captain Samager at Dock 3. All right, citizen messages to the Nexus. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge and Gara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you. Others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. Pavoa and Ishare to you all. I'm writing this in my final days. I've lived a long life now that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at a turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next. But I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know that your people understand that too. Be well, take care of each other. Change life for the better. Goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posturing of Evra de Turshav and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We are scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the Ket the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. No one will read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the Ket that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We may as well be screaming into the wind. Hi, Ghost of Jeff Goldblum. How are you?
Ryder.
Shut up, Sam.
You are...
All right, join our fight. You proved you can fight the cat on Vold. The resistance doesn't impress easily. Stand with us. Together, we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll make them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We will break the cat, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act with violence, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? We have much to learn. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I believe in our future. Help arrives when you least expect it, and your arrival was unexpected. You came to Aya wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and helped our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness at your core. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance. Forward to the Nexus Unedited.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Did you look at the internal structure? Pavara, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter. Pathfinder, I've been studying the helmet you found, and it's got me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure, why not?
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
All right, which worlds?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Literally, by not coming with me, you're not finding answers.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Alrighty. Your museum is very impressive.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
All right, on my way. Where is the next?
Ryder, they've got amazing rent temperature.
Don't care. I have places to be.
Hello there.
I'm working.
I know, on me.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Well,
Noted.
you weren't.
What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
At least buy me dinner first.
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra, biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
All right, go ahead.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
You didn't ask.
Yes, you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means to you.
You only see the surface. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
You know, I think you have less to worry about. We are definitely not going to outpopulate you at that rate.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a datapad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to commit any war crimes. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The Ket must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes. Page 1 of 241. Okay, that is... Oh god, there's still... How are there 2 more? All right, citizen messages. Why are you here? What impulse drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe you're just explorers who want to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Questions. Which one of your species actually controls this so-called initiative? Are you even different species, or just genetic constructs customized to fill different roles? Why do you all walk on 2 legs like us? Is it so we'd accept you? What did you look like before you crossed dark space? Subject, keep off Havarl. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Havarl, I filed a complaint with Governor Shi. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it is not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defies Havarl will face consequences. Share your gifts. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us retrace your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have a generation facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We've suffered enough. Give us hope for a better life. Yeah, we'll just send them back to the Reapers. Actually, you're right. If even if the Reapers won, that's not a terrible idea.
brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
There was nothing in the Moshe's vault, but it wasn't the Pathfinder's fault.
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
Something amazing.
If I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing, I've got goosebumps. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
I agree.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
I'll fight for everyone. Gonna make him so sorry.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down. For all our sakes.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
I can't help but feel like the Archon is going to decide that since I'm the one that can manipulate the vaults, I need to be turned into a cat. And I don't think I want to be turned into a cat. He'll have to catch me if he can.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
Know what?
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
He must have had a motive.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech. But why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
All right, what's Kadara Port?
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Oops.
Bad luck for everyone.
All right, I'll go to Kadara.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Level up. 15 points! Holy crap. 125% damage versus armor. 100% damage. Uh-huh. Oh, I only have 3 points left. Okay. Confirm. Cora. Load, please. There we go. Oh, right. Petra, you're up next. %, or plus 80 damage resistance, or shield regen bonus 25%, health and shield regeneration delay reduction 40%. Let's go damage resist. All right, back to the... God damn it! Every time I think I'm done. Hello, Mariko.
Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Voneron.
Your title didn't translate.
A Voneron. That's very... I don't know what.
Ah, linguistics, not my strength. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
I can do my best.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Cool beans. Board the Tempest.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
Don't be yourself.
They survived the Scourge and the Cat and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather on board and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Dan Jones! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, and Gamblord. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How is it going? Welcome, everybody. Hopefully your Kingdom Hearts went well. It looks like you were both playing Kingdom Hearts'. So hi, I'm Matt, otherwise known as Wiggins. You may know me from such internet groups as Loading Ready Run and Desert Bus for Hope. I stream 5 nights a week here on twitch.tv/Wiggins. I am a variety streamer who focuses on narrative games, and I am in the middle of a playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda. So if that sounds like your thing, please do hit that follow button and join me. I stream 5 nights a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. You did a rando race. I don't know what a rando race is. Anyway, yes, I'm trying to beat this game before Jedi Survivor comes out because I will be playing Jedi Survivor as of launch day. And then also I have a puppy who is not currently visible on camera, I don't think. Oh, you can just see the edge of her butt. There we go. Oh, now she's... Oh, hi, maybe. There we go. Yeah. All right, so now that you know all about me, you should hit the follow button. Also, anybody who is not already either following Dan Jones or the other raid, Gamblord. Sorry, they both came right on top of one another, and I didn't catch both names all at the same time, or I didn't commit both names to memory. If you're not already following, because I'm Dan Jones or Gamblord, you should do that. Rest assured that they are fine individuals. Oh, and I have to tell a joke. This is sure to send all of our new viewers away. What is the best type of clothing to sneak around in? Sneakers? No. Leather. It's made of hide. All right, does anybody know where we're going?
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Wait, is Jal around? We've got to go make sure we do our requisite hitting on Jal before we fly off.
Read the mission.
No, you're not Jal!
This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely a threat, but we can handle him.
We'll figure him out.
Pride will get us all killed. This ain't the time for it, kid. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us.
And steals their souls.
He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest'll follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
That's not really my style.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Also, the
Maybe,
lighting in that
but
shot
I'm
is
not gonna
just
let an
awful.
enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper. Pirates attacking the colonies. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
I've got my own army. It's you.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage so long as we play it
We
right.
have a Hulk.
You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
All right, well, that was a delightful chat, but you aren't my sexy alien boyfriend, so... So where is my sexy alien boyfriend?
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Oh, there he is.
There he is!
Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
He's just a sexy alien. No, he's my sexy alien boyfriend.
I've
He
run
just doesn't
hundreds
know
of
it yet.
tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
We can hope.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you, Ryder.
What?
Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
We don't know that!
We've barely scratched the surface of what Ket are capable of.
The exalted are new beings. It's more than a transformation, it's a birth. There's no going back. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
Well, you're doing well.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen.
Besides,
Centuries
the more
of
grief-stricken
gene
Jal
stealing,
is, the easier he will be to take advantage
It's
of.
horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Listen! The Mass Effect games always make the romance options awkward.
There will be.
Hi, Jal.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Tell me more about you.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want yet for my life at my age.
What is
I
your
hope being
age
here
exactly?
will inspire me.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go.
And ours is
My
gonna
father
come.
is gone, taken, or killed. by the Ket. We never found his body.
My condolences.
I'm sorry about that, Jal. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Tell me about your dreams.
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
Okay.
Well, enough about that.
Personal question.
Do you have a mate? A partner?
I don't. Not for a long time.
Tell me about your past relationship.
Not for a long time.
I fell in love with a girl once. Aliyah. We were young. I was young. It was my
Brownie
first
says, "Do you
bazaar
want
on
one?"
Aya. We worked on the same farm. She was a little older. A researcher. I can still hear her laugh and see her eyes. She kissed me and I was hers. Thrilled and seduced.
I have a bad feeling about this.
My older brother came to Aya. He was already famous in the Resistance.
I like the, interested in me? See, Alia's the appropriate question here. This is a really awkward place to put the romance option.
I think you're interesting and, well, great. Anyway, I'd like to get to know you better. What do you think?
Yes, I'd like that.
That's it?
You are a lovely woman. Fascinating. A brilliant risk taker. Knowing you better would be a gift. Sincerely.
Okay, then.
All right. Knocked that out of the park right there.
Where is Aliyah now? Did she and your brother work out?
They came back to Haval, and she joined our family. She became one of the mothers.
You have to see her every day?
No. They were taken by the Ket. Their children survived.
Oh, the interested in me question is back. Anyhow, we did that already.
Enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and
I'm
clear.
just waiting for a little cutscene to interject here of Liam being like in the background. All right. Well, my sexy alien boyfriend is one step closer to being my sexy alien
We managed
boyfriend.
to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more. Anomaly on sensors.
Wait, hold on. Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly detected. Pew.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
Skip.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I thought you said an anomaly was
Distraction would leave
detected.
debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
All right, this is the nav point provided by Mariko Derej, but there's neither evidence of a satellite nor debris from one. I guess the absence of something where something should be technically counts as an anomaly.
system, Govorkum. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
That would be great. Divernos. Let's go.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Yeah, beryllium.
Anomaly on sensors.
Oh, there it is.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
Oh, look, all this stuff. The paltry remains of a Ket dropship. Whoever destroyed it thoroughly scavenged its parts, but perhaps there's something they missed. Everybody's talking about a creator boxing tournament that I didn't even hear of until today. Apparently Aaron from Game Grumps won. Aaron from Game Grumps isn't the racist one, right? He's not the racist Game Grump, is he? That was John? Okay. All right, disputes among exiles break out frequently over Baker. The gas giant is useful for ships looking to replenish their helium-3 supplies and thus a resource to be claimed. This one's just called Mine. Mine? I'm sorry, Mabel. She's just staring at me now.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. I found something.
Dense and radioactive metals make portions of mine difficult to scan. This mountain, thick with valuable materials, had gone undiscovered until our arrival. 02, thank you for the resub now for 27 months. Trobor! Trobor! Burninating the solar system. Burninating the peasants. Loosely translated, Trobror is the Krogan word for cinder or ash heap. This massive desert world harbors no life, water, or minerals of any use. Listen, if the puppy can't let me sleep, then I'm allowed to get mine back.
Now orbiting Kadara. Stand
All right.
order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus security.
Be ready for anything, and keep comms open. Should hear from our resistance contacts soon.
A mountainous world originally settled by the Angara, Kadara is now a haven for Nexus exiles and pirates. In addition to this criminal element, the planet is plagued by toxic water caused by an atypical amount of sulfide minerals.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Kroller's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it.
Zoom.
That's one hell of a welcome sign.
Exiles have stepped up their game since the revolt.
Not too shabby for folk who got kicked off the station with nothing to show for it.
We should be allies.
Maybe we can get them back on our side.
We know they can fight Ket.
Our supplier's waiting. Come on, we're gonna be late.
Do I even want to know?
Nope.
All right, what do we got? Let's go find our contact. Mods merchant, weapons merchant, arms merchant. Still, I only have 350 credits to my name.
How are we supposed to survive out there?
Not my problem. You're no better than the Nexus.
Don't blame us because you get paid fees.
Sloan's not running a fucking charity.
Such language.
Hey!
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said...
I said,
you look like
here's
you're
2
waiting
credits.
for someone.
Cheers.
I've got time for a drink.
Shayna, but you can call me Reyes. I hate code names.
Then why do
I was
you use them?
expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler.
Your man, Venturev, was arrested by Sloan Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshae Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloan? She's a woman of the people.
My kind of leader.
I like her already.
Well, she doesn't like you.
She's never met me.
You work for the Initiative. Sloan was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Everybody has a price.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloan, I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
Don't.
Hey! You gotta pay.
Keep the change.
Always do.
How do I get out of here? Right, there's stairs. That's how.
Sam, tell me about Sloane Kelly.
Before joining the initiative as head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Move along.
I don't think I will, friends.
Focus defenses here and here. The Ket have been quiet for too long. What?
Names first.
You must be Sloane Kelly.
I know who you are. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our humble port?
Ven Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
Well,
this
sure.
is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Done.
I can work with that.
See? No reason we can't be civilized.
Should have brought refreshments.
Wasn't Sloane one of the directors of the initiation of the initiative? Wasn't she
To the holding cells.
right at the top?
Sir.
Head of security, okay. She's being presented as being remarkably hard-edged and seedy for having been in that position.
Don't touch the prisoner. And the only thing that passes between you two are words. Got it?
Sure.
Absolutely. I won't cause trouble.
Hi, Ven.
What do you want?
The Archon ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I don't answer to Sloane. I'm a Pathfinder with the initiative.
You're a what with a what?
The one who rescued the Moshai.
How do you know that?
Who you are and what happened on Vold.
You've been sitting in a cage.
You're well informed for someone behind bars.
The rumors hit before I was captured. That's why the mob wants me dead. Even deserters hate me.
The Archon ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
Thanks for the intel.
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshai?
Not really. Fine.
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket. And
Yes.
still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands.
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshai. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
Well, it still makes you a traitor.
Ephra still entrusted the Moshai to you, and you betrayed them both.
I did what I thought was right. And I'll accept the consequences.
Okay, well, you know the consequences is that they put heads on pikes here, right?
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Betra, Drac.
Whoops.
Are you back from whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business deal went off without a hitch.
Great.
Benefit of bringing a Krogan along.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
You've all seen a dead body before.
Oh, God, there's a dead body here.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased. He's unguarded. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
I scanned his taint.
Body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
What is going on with the camera right now?
Murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Okay, someone in here is a quest giver. And it's not you. Oh, it's not in here. Okay. Yes, Jim Cat, we're hacking every single door. Hi, Grayson.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
Oh, well, it'll all come out in the wash.
It?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You think she's still alive?
What are the chances she's still alive?
I don't know. Slim. The Badlands are bad.
Oh, so they're aptly
I thought
named.
about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Leave it to me.
I'll look for her. Just tell me her name and any clues about where she might be.
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
Let's go talk to the warden. Okay, does anybody remember how I get back to my ship? Because I definitely do not. Game thinks something over here is scannable. Open the door. For real, though, does anybody remember I get back to my ship?
Go away. Let us work.
There it is. Take a lift to the slums. Gazoon tight. All right, what do we got? Directly to my left, we have a waypoint.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
How toxic can it be?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
They're living in shipping containers?
Think it will scar?
It's
Shouldn't. Metagel works wonders on stab wounds.
It's like Vancouver.
No.
You sound disappointed.
No, it's fine.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
I'm definitely not leaking.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
That's not very nice of her.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
Yeah, the people
She's
wanted
whatever
drugs.
she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
Really? Because I'm given to understand that the addictive one is Skyrim.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
You don't have to. We'll handle this.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
All right. We've got to do a drug heist. Okay, now over this way to my left, there's a... Joel's like, why did you jump off?
Hey, you there. I'll make it worthwhile.
I give it 10 minutes before we get knifed.
Yeah, shake it. The animator who hooked this up probably had a lot of fun. Oh, a data pad. Dirk! Based on the latest data, I suggest investing in barite. Market's going to be flooded with sulfur, and when the mining starts, barite's the perfect weighing agent. If you...
Barite.
Barite.
It's pronounced barite.
Bar? Ite. Barite.
I think you should Google it. No, that top one. Okay, so Wikipedia, great. Mindat, also great.
Barite.
Yes. Would you like to see some?
It's barium, so it's barite.
Yes.
Got it.
This is literally in the deposit that I'm working on right now.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Okay. That's all.
Okay, anyhow, if you want to collect samples, there's a deposit in Drowler. Drowler.
How do we get there?
I don't know. We don't.
Want to make some easy credits?
Sure! I want to make some
Always.
easy credits.
I like your conviction. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Drowler. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
I'll check it out.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
"19 meters away and up."
Tell her to call later. I'm drinking. And leave the bottle.
Oh, you're my actual contact. I want whatever... Oh, right, okay. Hi!
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Krala's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
Sloane, she's in charge.
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was the betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would a Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
What about the Angara victims?
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
As I understand it, they didn't just conquer someone else's settlement. The settlement had been abandoned when they took it over.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
So I'm a detective now.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A Pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Okay, let's go to my next destination, which is over here. Whee! 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 Wait, where did Maple go? Where did Maple go? Is she just entirely off screen? Aww. Okay. Cute. Damn, I am pretty. Thank you very much for the cheer of 100 bits saying, how much Jib Cat would a Jib Cat if a Jib Cat could Jib Cat? I might have gone with how much Jib can a Jib Cat if a Jib Cat could Jib Cat. Hello, Warden!
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm Warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
I'm tough, too.
I can handle it.
Oh, you're right. If a Jib Cat could cat Jib, that's...
And we never see them again.
How much Jib could a Jib Cat if a Jib Cat could cat Jib?
When you're too nasty for even this place, we
You're right. I articulated it incorrectly.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep.
It's exiles all the way down, Ryder.
Some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah.
Tamayo. Let's call the whole thing off.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
I'm sure.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Oh, yeah. Hello, forward station. Oh, apparently I haven't actually changed maps yet.
Even the water is like a festering wound that no medicine can heal.
Should I send you back to the Tempest?
Wait.
Is that an option?
I mean, it probably can be. Why did I not get to choose my team again? Oh, I can call in the Nomad. Great.
All right, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals. the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
So, no skinny dipping?
No dipping at all, Pathfinder. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Nomad!
It'd be pretty if not for the burning water, and the exiles, and the smell.
Probably smells like rotten eggs.
The Angara always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe.
Y to get in the Nomad. B to get out of the Nomad.
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I don't know.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
Let's just listen.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Ramov? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Eladin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Perfect. Because if there's one thing I do know about, it's fighting pirates.
We still have to find the Ket transponder. That'll lead us to the Archon's ship.
That's true. Meridian is important, but let's stay open-minded.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Kello the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey! I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned, as you were.
Yeah? When's the last time you had a normal conversation?
It's been a while! No thanks to you. Milky Way research data. Okay. Yes, it is 3 hours real time for those missions.
Everyone on this ship is an experiment to you.
Wait, development. Ooh, advanced life support. Agility mode. Allows the Nomad stability assist, which is always on by default, to be disabled, giving an expert driver greater control over the vehicle. With stability assist disabled, the Nomad is more agile but will have less traction when cornering. Advanced life support. Installs power cells that can briefly generate a mass effect field around the Nomad to shield the occupants as they are exiting the vehicle. Huh. Defensive fortification. Improves Nomad's shield strength and frame integrity by 25%. Shield discharge. A shockwave. Improved boost. Supplemental life support. Okay.
So, Callow, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What?
Now orbiting Kadara. You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
Don't care.
Pathfinder. Great.
All right. Is there a transit console? Yes, there is. Okay. Transit console. No. Research. Oh, okay. Interesting. Take lift to the slums. Okay, apparently I cannot, in fact, change the crew that's with me. Where's my nomad? Where's my nomad? Where's my nomad?
Good time for a field op, John. What's your combat disposition?
I kill the enemy before they see me. Do I need another one?
No, that'll do fine.
Taking in the view? It's spectacular. These sulfur pools are dumping grounds for bodies. People hide all sorts of evidence out here.
Clever.
Give them credit for putting the land to good use.
My name's Cineris. One day there'll be a reckoning for all these murders. I'm trying to collect the evidence and account for the victims.
That's just bleeding heart crusader crap. I'd rather collect whatever's on the bodies and make some cash.
This is Drexel, a leech. I'd prefer to shoot him, but that would kind of go against the whole grain of my work. These cesspools are scattered everywhere. If you find any bodies in your travels, let me know. Future Justice will thank you.
Or let me know, and I'll thank you right now.
I'm not sure you're joking. Scan 5 corpses. What a delightful quest. Currently running away from it.
This body was dumped here, as Daenerys claimed. I have recorded the location and relevant DNA information for any future investigation.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit! Okay, don't touch that.
Alright. Note to self, the water is extremely acidic. So, like, I knew it was an acid lake, but I wasn't counting on it killing me that quickly.
Damn, that hurts.
Oh, a data pad. Salvage Team 13, the Vagabonds. Login. Caitlin Perot. Why did we ever pick up that helmeted weirdo? Baxter hasn't shut up all night. Even Marcus can't calm him down. He just keeps muttering and picking through the trash on his sled. Between Baxter being nutty and Pale being depressed, it feels like the whole team's falling apart. Even finding a new stasis locker didn't cheer anyone up. And why the hell did Marcus make me juggle our ration packs for a half hour? Since when am I a circus act? Oh god, Baxter started banging a ladle around like he's calling us for dinner. Screw it, I'm getting the pistol out of the rover. If that freak tries anything, it'll be the last mistake he ever makes.
The locker contains personal items. It is registered to the Parchero.
Parchero? This is from the Solarian Ark.
Another Ark survived.
It looks like a salvage team is hunting down these lockers, meaning there's more. The Solarians are out there somewhere.
The water
Ow,
is
Jesus.
highly poisonous, Pathfinder. We
Woo!
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Spicy. All right, back to the Nomad. There are going to be a lot more murder victims around here before we get off planet. I mean, the moment they give me a reason to dig my sniper rifle out. That dinosaur just threw up. What? I ran it over with my car and it survived.
Enemies!
I wonder why it's mad. The world may never know.
Stars!
Where's this corpse at? Where's this corpse at? Where's this corpse at? There it is. Ow! Jesus!
Damn it!
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information. The water is highly poisonous, Pathfinder. We shouldn't linger here.
No! Oh, sure. Poisonous for me. What the hell, game? Yeah, that's right. I'm just exfoliating. All right, what's actually out? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Aha! Aha!
You and Ryder move in the open very freely.
We have to. We're here to explore.
It's only strange after years of keeping up.
All right, we need some
We should search for those missing
doohickeys.
glyphs.
You don't say. What's going on? Oh, okay. Sure. I'm certain Maple would appreciate that. No, I trust you. There's a tiny hole in it.
Should be enough glyphs.
Ow! I just punched it. All right. What do we got here? That was right the first time. No, no, what have I done?
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
I even saw the mistake. Wait, who knew we were being made to play full contact Sudoku? All right, let's try that again, this time without hacking it up.
Interface failed.
What did I just say?
Systems engaging.
One less to worry about.
Okay. So these are backwards.
Interface failed, Pathfinder. Defense systems engaging.
Rip. Don't mind me just hip firing my sniper rifle. It's okay, we're farming remnant tech. Aha! There we go.
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
One down, 2 to go.
Hey, Ryder, pit stop? Wouldn't mind stretching my legs.
No.
I agree. Stop, pop out, run in a circle, and get back in.
No? Well, fine. Dr. Nakamoto's lab. He did say it was heavily armed.
What the hell? Okay, the dinosaur apparently doesn't care if I shoot it, as long as I'm far enough away. I appreciate that that guy just stood there and let me snipe him. Uh-oh. Grenade was a little close to me. Yeah, why are you saying right between the eyes? You punched him. I was the one that blew his head off. So, for the record, the only reason I have the party I have is because I still haven't figured out how to change my party assortment. Uh-oh. That guy's just running around being chased by a dinosaur. Good times. Oh, yeah. All right, where is Buddy with the dinosaur now? I can still hear the Whoops!
Here they come!
A sniper! Stay down!
Oh, there we go. Anyone else? Oh.
Locked from the inside.
That'll work.
Override it.
Did I ever play Outer Worlds? Yes, but I didn't play it on stream. I just played it for myself.
Don't hurt me.
Ooh, loot. I know. To be fair, I think it came out at a point when I was only streaming once a week. $2019. So yes, it would have been while I was only streaming once a week. But apparently I would have played it here, which is wild. In this apartment. And I definitely don't remember that. Apparently I played Outer Worlds while we lived in this apartment. Sure, I don't even remember playing it here. In my memory, I played it when I lived at my old apartment.
Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Relax, you're safe.
I'm not here to hurt you, Dr.
Ferenth. Dr. Arena Ferenth.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
Oblivion wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
You've got to be kidding
Is
me.
everyone on this planet a lying asshole?
We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value was a coincidence.
I don't believe you.
I've seen Dr. Nakamoto's clinic. He's not the type to create something harmful.
That clinic is a front. The charlatan gives anonymous donations so he'll patch up collective thugs, no questions asked. You've had what, one conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
Why would Sloan kill you?
I've seen Sloane's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
I don't buy it.
You're lying about Dr. Nakamoto to keep the formula.
You willing to bet my life on that?
Yep.
Fuck you.
Language.
All right. I probably should have read this beforehand. Arena, slums need another re-up. Also, adjust the dosage. We had 2 more die on us. It's bad for business. We want them addicted, not dead. Cadus, lab monkeys should have another batch ready for you pronto. As for the dosage, might be dangerous to adjust without Ryota. I suggest keeping it as is. What with all your medical experience? Just do as I say. Cash money. All right, we are going to gradually work our way towards over here. So I found Outer Worlds. Everybody's asking about Outer Worlds now. I found Outer Worlds to be kind of a letdown, but not because I think Fallout New Vegas is the second coming. I just thought it was not an outstanding game. Like, it was good. Outer Worlds was fun. I ran aground of an issue where the rich planet I locked myself out of. And so I had to do everything on the rich planet, like trying to hide from the cops.
How many AI like Sam are there? Back where you are from.
Not many. Most people are afraid of AI. Pardon?
Come on, you can get there. Get there.
Maybe not, but when AI
Oh
do go
God!
rogue,
Oh God! Oh, I didn't hear the line that aged poorly there. All right, where did my nomad go? No! How dare you put a boundary wall in front of me? What do you mean, why am I trying to Skyrim this? Have you ever seen me play an open world game?
Look at Kadara Port up there.
Looks like the exiles are playing King of the Mountain. I think you mean Queen of the Mountain?
You have a huge task. To responsibly settle all your people in Helios.
It seems incredible, sometimes. The idea of making
Ha-ha!
places to live. Even though we've already done it, there's so much hope riding on us.
Speaking for the Resistance, I know what that's like.
What do you mean, where am I trying to go? There's literally a waypoint on my map showing you where I'm trying to go. Hello there.
Can I help you? We're not taking in anyone new, and the doors are all locked.
Well, I don't know. Can you help me?
Hi there. We're not looking to cause any trouble.
Trouble is all there is on Kadara. We just want to be left alone and... Wait. I don't believe it. You look like a Pathfinder.
I'm certainly trying to be.
Doing my best. I'm from Hyperion. Looks like you've got a good thing going here.
We're refugees hiding on a world of exiles. We got kicked out of the Nexus, swept away in the uprising.
Adolfo
We weren't looking to take
5163476.
sides or anything.
Thank you for the follow
We just
up
wanted
on the
to
channel.
eat. Then we found this place. Remote, sheltered from the crazies in the Badlands. And the bedrock here filters the water.
Oh, how
If you
convenient.
can spare the time, we could use your help. Speak to the others, and they'll fill you in. I'll unlock the doors.
You know, I've never played Alpha Protocol. I probably should.
Oh, hi there.
Something wrong?
It's just hard. Exiled from the Nexus. My mother's still back there. I never said goodbye. Have things gotten any better?
Well, there's hope now.
Better than it was. It'll take time, but life might actually get back to normal.
Oh, that's good to hear. I just wish I could talk to my mom. I've been trying to reach her, but our equipment's broken. Not sure it would matter. The Nexus is so far away.
Never know. I could take a look.
Would you? That would mean the world.
Edible plants. Data pad. Feeling sick? Suffering from the Badlands blues? We've got an herb for that. It'll make you feel better both body and mind, if you know what I mean. If you don't, then this isn't for you and you should go away. But if you do, come looking. To be safe, we can't provide coordinates. Those who seek shall find.
Is he okay?
No, running a fever. Something weird bit him and he's got an infection. Usually remedies don't work on the venom.
What would help?
Anything we can do for him?
Unless you can conjure up some sort of antibiotic out of thin air, I don't know.
Actually, I can, though.
So it's true. Pathfinders do exist. I'd offer you something to eat, but I'm afraid our food supply is tight. Waiting for these to ripen.
It's okay. We're fine. I'm surprised you managed to grow anything here.
A unique quirk of the bedrock in this area filters the water. That and a supply of UV lights. When we were exiled from the Nexus, I grabbed a crate.
That was smart.
That was some quick thinking.
Small details can save the day. I knew if we were going to be stranded in Helios, food would be hard to grow. We're the lucky ones. I feel sorry for the poor souls in the Badlands. A pang of guilt whenever I eat. Why don't you take a few of these UV lights with you? Maybe others can grow food too. Anything to help this miserable hellhole.
All right. Ooh, what was that? Another data pad. Daily log of groundwater tests. Note, if the downward trend continues, our aquifer will eventually turn toxic. Something needs to be done to stabilize Kadara's environmental conditions. Okay. Haha! Show me broken comms equipment.
The communications junction is out of alignment. With an adjustment, a signal could reach the Nexus.
I assume you're equipped to handle that, Sam? Maple seems to be in a good mood. She got a handful of fishes and a brush. Well, that does explain why she's in such a good mood. She is in a good mood. Look at her go. Oh. She just walks away. Here, do some more tricks with her. Look at that swishy tail. She didn't escape. She was permitted to leave. We've been giving Maple freedom around the house recently because she has started to demonstrate her ability to have freedom around the house. Look at that face. That face. Well, she still goes for the carpet occasionally, but she hasn't really done it in a while. She tried to shake with both hands at once. Oh! I didn't know what she was... Yeah, neither did I. I was wondering if she was going to sit with, like, just her butt. Oh! Okay. Oh, no. See if you can get her to do it again. Oh, no, she didn't do it. She doesn't know what to do. She's so sweet. Anyhow, when we were all laughing, she put her head in her... She had her paws up on the stool, and then she put her head on her paws. It was really cute. She really likes sardines. Maple really likes sardines. So she is very, very... She wants to please if she wants a sardine. Oh, she's doing puppy push-ups now. She like wall jumped. All right, I'm gonna switch back. Yeah, what can I bounce off of?
There. Let's go see if that did the trick.
Now I can smell the fishes.
I appreciate you looking into it.
Okay, what is our next destination? Right here. Where's the Nomad?
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Undocumented?
Repositioning.
Fancy. All right, we found our rock. Whoops. Haha. Do you know what titanium is, Samwalk? Can we be sure? I feel like we can't be sure. You're a political scientist, and we all know that's not a real science. Okay, the Black Widow is dope. Also, I'm allowed to make jokes about social sciences because my only science degree is not even a Bachelor of Science, and it's in psychology. So I definitely have higher ground from which to speak. Yeah. I have a BA in psychology, not a BSc.
Nice headshot.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Okay, this gun is dope. We've got ourselves a new Mr. Clean's magic eraser, I think. Now, does anybody remember what I was... There's a cache here, right? Does anybody know where the secret cache is? That wasn't the hidden cache. So where's the hidden cache? I really wish I had done more economics in university. I liked economics. I know you're speaking derisively of economics in chat, but I liked economics. And I feel like I would have been good at it. Because it's all made up and the numbers don't matter anyway. How have I still not found this secret cache? It's supposed to be a box. How hard could it be to find? Oh, I think I just found it. Ha-ha! Oh, Maple's back. I turned the camera off because I thought Maple was gone, but Maple's back, so you get to see Maple again.
Sorry, how many?
8 brothers and sisters, almost 4 times as many cousins. My mother's. A lot of voices with opinions on what to do or to be.
No kidding. How do you handle that?
Honestly, not well.
Maple, I just got the camera on you. Why did you walk away? Zafty, I agree with you that my camera needs a wider field of view. The problem, and in fact, it is a wide-angle lens, but the problem is that I'm shooting through a door. And shooting through the door necessarily means that I have to point the camera between the edges of the door. Also, incidentally, it is set up. Sorry, I was saying the way it's set up is that the camera is on its side. So it's actually a vertical aspect ratio. I just have it cropped to square.
We've got targets!
What the hell? Oh, there it is. A question mark. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it was.
I like your rifle, Joel.
I built the modifications myself. Once it was Ket. Now it kills them for me.
Back home, some people name their favorite weapons.
This one is a Darav.
Lantia says, I know a poli-sci person who left academia to start a gaming store. Kathleen has a poli-science degree, is a comedy writer.
Think that's it.
So I had this weird experience when I was in school, where I took a couple of poli-sci classes as electives, during my psychology degree, and they were like 100 level poli-sci classes. Like they were not high level poli-sci classes. The one of them was the source of the only final I ever failed completely. I got a 0 on the final. I managed to pass the course just barely because I had managed to get an A on one of my term papers and like a C+ on the other. And but the entire time, every day I would go to class and I would sit in class and everybody would talk about things, and it was like they were speaking another language. I did not even understand what the words they were using meant. And it was like, it was 100 level class. I had no idea. It was like I had walked into a world that I was so completely unaware of that I had no idea what anybody was talking about. But I managed to scrape my way through my term papers, and I walked into the final exam, and I sat down, and I opened the exam paper, and I read the first question. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to answer that. So I turned to the next page, read the second question. No, not going to be able to answer that. Moved to the next page, read the question. No, not going to be able to answer that. So I went back to the front page, I wrote my name on it, and I wrote, just on the blank front page, I wrote, having arrived at my final exam, I have come to realize that my time in this course has not granted me any further education in the discipline of political science. I apologize for wasting your time. And I got up and I handed it in and I left.
Wow.
And I got a 0 on the exam, but I passed with like a D in the course overall.
Wow.
Yep.
I didn't know about this until right now.
Yeah. I had one class where I slept through the final. I stayed up late the night before studying for it, slept through the final. I had one class where I got the week of my final wrong. So I showed up to the final and was like sitting in the room and there was nobody there.
Oh my god.
And after a while I started to realize that something was wrong. That one, so on one of the ones I missed, the instructor and I were on pretty good terms, and they were like, you didn't come to the final. And I was like, yeah, I had a huge, there was a mistake. I made a mistake. They're like, do you want to come in and make it up? And I was like, really? Is that an option? I assumed I was just going to get a 0. They were like, no, we'll do a makeup. Why didn't you email me? I was like, I was just going to take the L.
Oh, man.
I also had I had one where I pulled an all-nighter. And so I went to Starbucks and I was drinking like coffees all night until they closed at 11. Then I went home. I worked through the night, woke up in the morning, went to bed, slept for an hour, woke up, went back to Starbucks when they opened at 5 a.m., had 3 double shot espressos and a frappuccino.
Is this when you were still on the Java chip?
Oh yeah, this is when I was still on the Java chip. And down to all that while still cramming. Showed up to the exam at 9, wrote the exam, got home at 11 a.m., and slept for the next 36 hours. And I was like vibrating and sweating my way through the exam. I did not have the most illustrious bachelor degree experience. When I went through high school, I didn't learn how to study at all, and I didn't know what I wanted to do when it came time to go to university. So I went to university for my first year in computer science, and I failed everything. I got C pluses and D's in my first year.
That's not a fail. That's a C plus and a
sure.
D.
But it was enough that the dean of the faculty of computer science was like, if you want to proceed to the second year, you're going to have to retake all of these. Your grade level is not high enough in any of your classes to be progress to the next year. And I had no idea how to study. I didn't know how to work my way through school or anything like that. So I took a year off and I worked, and then I came back and I reassessed what I wanted to do, and I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was completely lost because what I had wanted to do was computer science because I wanted to go into game dev. And with that having been the math was way too much. I was not going to be able to. It would have been very hard. I could have done it if I'd had strategies for going into school and learning how to learn, right? But even after taking the year off to work, I was more mature, but I still didn't have strategies for any of this. And I didn't have any idea how I was going to do it. So I was like, oh, I can't go back into computer science. It was too hard. And I don't know how I would pass those classes, even taking them a second time. And as soon as I did, when I got to the second year, I'd be back in the same boat. So I decided to...
Second-year comp sci math class is butts.
Because
Because I had to take it with the comp sci kids.
Yeah.
And it was awful.
Yeah. So I decided to... That's when I decided to do my my psych degree. And I also took a slower program. I did it in 5 years instead of 4. But that was when I decided on the psychology degree. And I was like, because it's easier. There will be very little math in this program. And then what ended up happening is the strategies that I learned is I stopped going to class. That was what got me through university was I stopped going to class. I would get the textbook. I would find out what the assignments were. I would find out what the material that needed to be covered was. And I would spend my days in coffee shops with my textbooks, reading the textbook, transcribing all the relevant information that I would need to know into notes, studying from my own notes, and then I would go back in and I'd get A's on the exams.
And everyone was pissed because they're like, who's this
Who's
asshole?
this asshole? Yeah. I mean, I would check in with the class from time to time. I'd go to things that I knew I needed to go to and important, like for labs or whatever. Like I wasn't I did total disappearing act, but I would just I would teach myself the materials in ways that I found useful because lecture doesn't, I don't get anything out of lectures. I don't internalize them very well. I have to work with the material to really get it. If somebody's talking at me, I just tune out. So I need to be engaging with the material.
This explains a lot about our relationship.
I'm sorry.
I do the same thing.
But anyhow, this strategy works great until you get one of those professors who teaches you a bunch of stuff and then tests the material that they didn't teach.
Yes.
Or who really throws you a curveball and tests off syllabus, which is just an asshole thing to do. Doing something where it's like, okay, here's all the material that's important. I'm going to lecture on these things, but I expect you to know all this additional material as well. And then testing on the additional material, sure, whatever. At least you've given me a heads up. But when it's like, oh, okay, I've taught myself all of this material from the textbook, and then the teacher tests against material that's not in the textbook.
Yeah.
Dick move.
Straight to hell.
So anyhow, the ultimate learning for me was I figured out how to teach myself stuff. And upon doing that, my ability to perform academically got much, much better. And so I actually, my final couple of years, I think I finished university with an A average. I was doing pretty well in my final years. And then, of course, I got to grad school. And when I did my master's, I completed my master's with a, pretty close to top of my class. Definitely with an A+ average. Anyhow, that was my university experience.
D's get degrees.
No, the D's did not
That
get
was
me degrees.
That was me, though. My university experience was a D. I'll take it. But no, I did well in a bunch of my classes, and then there was a few that I thought the prof was an asshole for whatever reason, and it was just not. We didn't get along, so I felt morally opposed to doing well in their class because why would I work for this jerkbag?
Right.
You know me.
Yeah, I do.
I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I got there.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I had the ultimate nightmare. This came up in our friend Slack the other day. I had the ultimate nightmare of I signed up for a class and then realized that it didn't work with my schedule and withdrew. No, I didn't withdraw. I didn't withdraw because they had the thing where if you don't show up to the first 3 classes, they automatically remove you. And this was university-wide policy. It's like if you don't show up in the first week, you are automatically removed and your seat is replaced with a wait list. And so I just didn't go. I was like, all right, I'm not going to be able to make this class work. I didn't pay my tuition for the class. I just didn't go, right? Like it was a full-blown withdrawal. And at the end of the semester, I get an F for the course. And I'm like, what? I withdrew! And I ended up having to fight them because apparently the instructor had never actually taken any kind of attendance, even in the first week. And so they didn't know that I hadn't showed up. I hadn't showed up to any of the classes. I hadn't written any of the tests. And the university didn't withdraw me. And I didn't find out that the university hadn't withdrawn me until 2 months after the withdrawal deadline. So I had to go in and give them hell on that one. I was like, literally, you can check. I have not written a single assignment for this class. And they did. Yeah, exactly. Ghost of Goldblum says, I have literal nightmares about that. Yes, it is one of the actual nightmare scenarios. I have slept through an exam, and I have not attended a class and then been graded against that.
For you.
Yeah. All right, we should carry on with our missions because we're rapidly running out of time here.
Okay, I'm going to bed. Bye.
Okay, good night.
I just wanted to come in and give you a hug.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favor before you go to bed?
Make sure that the AC is on.
Well, yes, but I was also going to ask you for a Coke Zero, please.
Are these 4 containers of liquids, 3 of
empty,
which are
empty, flat, and warm?
Gross.
Yes.
Would you like a real Coke Zero or would you like a Coca-Cola?
I would like a real Coke Zero, please.
Okay. We have Coca-Cola syrup now as well.
Hooray!
Yeah. Thought so.
Thank you.
Good targeting.
Oh. What's going on over there? I just heard you say gross. Oh.
Get ready to fight!
Gunge. Oh, I'm not just low on ammo, I can't reload. A container. Yes. I think Lysander asked if there was much of the waffle today, and the answer is no. I abbreviated it because I am worried about the amount of ratio left to the number of streams I have before Jedi comes out. So this is what me racing through this game looks like, apparently. Thank you. Yes, I know. You're going to put it on the back of my neck. Which actually would have been nice, because I got a neck ache tonight. But no. I'm good. Thank you. Oh, uranium. From Uranus.
So many of my family are distinguished. The name carries weight on its own. I didn't want the name to carry me. I want my own story, if that makes any sense.
Plenty. I just can't imagine that much family. I don't even
This
have
is
one
my story.
brother or sister.
What? How?
I don't know. Ask my parents.
God, what a terrible place to put that container. How did this container even get here? All right, next destination. We are very gradually working our way towards the mission objective.
Pathfinder. Then Tareb claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location. Pathfinder. This is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Found it. That's a mess.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
We're making progress.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
I enjoy your optimism.
His hand-eye says, "This is maybe a weird thing to say since I definitely know I want kids someday, but lots of emphasis on that someday." Well, yeah, I mean, you have to get past the age of consent first.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of Ziar. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Bad way to...
Poor
Bad way to
bastard.
go.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
New entry. More mines went missing. Damn scabs. Not gonna bother putting them out anymore. It was just a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me head on, I welcome the challenge. With the recent reports of toxic water supply in the Badlands, the plans for large-scale settlement have been cancelled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You'll be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. Sloan Kelly. Aha!
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
A home filled with strangers becomes a prison. Axel's words.
We do not know if the wielder was Angaran. An exile could have stolen the blade.
Okay, we've investigated thoroughly. You know, I was kind of hoping the murder weapon was the frying pan, but alas. Okay, we're going this way.
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
The person running this place holds a grudge against the initiative. Doubt ship. Looks like it goes underground.
Hopefully there's a way down. We're gonna need a really big drill.
All right, we've got a memory point.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
I have something stuck in my teeth, and it's very upsetting to me. Aha! Ah! What does the... Oh. There's a corpse in the water somewhere. There it is!
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Thank you, Sam. Sam Long's comment. God, with Leo being 11, I'd kind of forgotten the specific kind of moron puppies are. It's true. She is trying to sleep and play at the same time. What is that? God, there's so much down there still. What is this? Is this corpses? All right. More corpses. Metal Gear Solid 5, that was a ride.
That Excel camp has a high concentration of registered criminals, Pathfinder.
The poor nomad. Ah, crap. Well, kill them all. Let God sort them out. At least they're fighting each other. But also me. They're also fighting me. Oh, that's Korra. But Sam Wonk, if Hideo Kojima never expresses any kind of opinion ever again, how will you be ashamed of your words and deeds? Maybe that's a redundant question in your case. I gather you have low-level shame relating to your words and deeds at all times. So, I guess I've answered my own question. What on earth is all this shooting going on for?
Hurry, help them.
Help who? Okay. There does seem to be one more enemy here somewhere. But it is not at all clear where that enemy is. Oh, hey. Scanned.
we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
Okay, where is the other... Right there.
That should do it.
Successful! Good work, Ryder.
Oh, I didn't have to do a
All right,
Sudoku that
should be
time.
open.
Know Your Onions, no, I haven't played Prey yet. Maybe one day. I tried playing it for myself once, and I got spooked out in the first couple of minutes. And noped out of it hard. But I have heard it's very good. It's the same thing that happened to me with the original BioShock back in the day, is I just got spooked early and didn't proceed past the point where it's spooky to the point where I understand it well enough that I'm not scared of it anymore.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Cineris.
All right, let's get back to the Nomad. Delicious uranium. Oh, there's some sort of giant monster hanging out in... Oh, God. They're coming after me! Don't attack the ship, Ryder. We only have so many of those. Anyhow, whatever Samwalk has to say about BioShock, I certainly agree that BioShock Infinite is as bad as Samwalk says BioShock is.
Look out. Our connections won't do us any favors in a camp like that.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Hooray! Our forward station deployment is here.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Okay. Now, How can I save? Save. Uh-oh. I need the, like, JoJo to be continued music. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who subscribes, everybody who follows, everybody who cheers, everybody who chats, and everybody who hangs out and lurks. It's a genuine thrill to stream for you, and I hope you have as much fun watching as I do playing. I'll be back tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, playing more Mass Effect Andromeda. So I do hope you will tune in then. Anyhow, right. Chat. I have a Twitter. I have oh. That's broken. All right. Well, the mods are on the hook to do all my announcements tonight. So remember, I have a Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram that you can follow me at Wiggins_TV. And I have a YouTube channel I have a Discord server that you can join by making sure your Twitch account and Discord account are linked to Discord's backend, where my server will appear to you as if by magic among your linked servers. So let's have a look, see who's online that I can throw to. Right, Kathleen. Alrighty, everybody, hop aboard this raid train. I will see you back here tomorrow. Until then, so long, have a great night, and goodbye.